today I'm going on a competition again, and maybe you already recognize the background. Today I'm not only going with Mono, but Ted is also coming with... Mrs. Ted is also coming with us, and I'm very excited. I am a bit in a hurry because I have to still plait her and then plait Mono, and I have 4 hours left. So let's go and make her all ready. Okay, this is the before of the Ted. Before of the Ted, I washed her feet and her tail yesterday, but it's not, you can't really see it anymore. That's it. After, you did. You've been so good. Yes, you've been so good. Only took me like 40 minutes. I have like the hair here, like tiny hairs I can't really do anything with, so that sucks. And her hair is very thin, so I couldn't really, they're not super pretty, but they're also not ugly. Huh, girl? Oh, sweetie? Oh, yeah, sweetie. Didn't show it before, but this is way better than Teddy's. Yo, so cute. Look at that. But last time I was done like 15 minutes too late, so I was early this time. But now I have 2 more hours to spend. So I'm gonna put the hoodie on him. Yanyu. And then I'm going out to lunch. And my mother suggested this, and she said that I can send, that she will pay for it. So glad. So we're at the location with Mono, and he's already tacked up. So I'm gonna go and tack myself up, and then go look at my boots. Okay, let's go.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so
This is the first test, and as per usually, I am gonna discuss the scores with you. The first score is a 6.5, turning on the center line, and the turning has to be quicker and smoother. For the broken line, I have a 6.5, and I have to make it symmetrical. FXH, change of reins, and then extend the trot is a 5.5, and he was not on the bit. Another broken line, and this one is a 5 because it's too small. Here we have to go in a circle and let the horse lengthen his neck, and we got a 6 for that. It says lower more, like lower the neck more, but he was very spicy, so I get it. Between E and H, shorten the reins, and that gets a 6, no remarks. Then here we have two elements on the circle. The circle itself was a 6.5 because the second half was too small, and the canter onto the circle was also a 6.5. The circle at A was a 6, it was too small. Honestly, he was very spicy, and I saw that I was not going over the middle line, so I could have pushed him to the side. But I made the decision not to, because I know that he can respond very dramatic. Back to trot is a 5, because he was against the hand again. EM change of rein was a 7. With no remarks. So again, two elements on the circle. The circle itself is a 7, nice, and cantering on the circle is a 6, and the remark is that he was against the hand again. The circle on the middle is a 7 without any remarks. The transition back to trot is a 6 and it says speedy. The transition back to a walk is a 7 and it says keep him straight. Then after that, the normal walk is a 5 and it says that I have to keep him going, like keep him working. The turn at B has to be sharper, but for now we get a 6. The turn at E gets a 7, but it says more length in the neck. The transition to trot gets a 6.5 and it says more active. I think Mono was at this point getting a little bit tired, and you will see also that in the next test. The change of rein and extending the trot was against the hand again, and it gets a 6. The turn at A is next to the AC line, so it gets a 6. The transition to a walk gets a 6 because it has to be more on the aids. And the halt and salute, it gets a 6.5. It's again next to the AC line. Then for the gaits, I get a 6.5. The impulse, I get a 7. The straightness of the horse is a 6. The harmony is a 6.5. The C of the rider is a 6.5. And the picture is a 8. For me, the first time ever starting on the right rein instead of the left rein, whoa. But it still results in a 7.5 on the middle line in trot. The change of rein and going into an extended canter gets a 5 because instead of going faster, Mono has to go bigger. So that's a problem I always have. We're working on it, but it gets a 5. The transition back to a walk is a 6 and has to be more on my seat. Then FE, a change of rein and extend the walk is a 6.5, no remarks. The transition to trot is a 7, no remarks. The circle at C is a 7, no remarks, and then the canter at C, or the canter on the circle at C is a 7, no remarks, and then the BEB circle in canter is a 7, no remarks. The transition back to trot is a 6.5 and has to be smoother. K change of rein is a 7. Again, two different things on a circle. The circle itself was a 7.5. Damn. Okay, nice. And then the canter on the circle is an actual 7. The circle in the middle is a 6.5 with the shape and size underlined. Transition back to trot is a 6. It has to be smoother. The circle in the middle and lengthening the neck is a 5, and I have to let him go down more. I get it, but he was so tired, man. Like he was absolutely done at this point. So I get also why he was not going lower. I did try. Taking the reins back up is a 6. The turn at C is a 6, and it says keep him on the AC line. Again, he's tired at this point, so where we got a 7.5 at the beginning of the test and now a 6, I think it's probably that. Then at A, the right hand, it's a 6.5. Then we have to change rein and again make the steps bigger, and again it doesn't work. He goes faster, not the steps. So it's 5. Turn at E is a 7, and then go on the right hand at B is a 6.5, and it says take more bend in the turn. Then turn at A is a 6, too early. Then between D and X, to walk is a 6.5 next to the AC line. And then between X and G, halt and salute is a 7. Then the gates are 6, the impulse is 6.5, the straightness is a 6, the harmony is a 7, the seat of the rider is a 7, and the entire picture, like how you look, is an 8. It is Monday and I'm in PRE's, and I'm putting this bit between Mono and Teddy because it's long. We have the warming up and we have the test, and now it's time to calm down after Mono. You want attention? You hear that? So I'm just gonna discuss with you not the points, but like the end result, because I'm super happy. It may be already in the title, but I got my first prize. But it's not the first, but it's the second, and I'm very happy. And it's the second test, so the test you just watched with Mono. This one is the second test, but I was second place in both tests. But because there were two little people in the first test, they didn't put a second prize there, but I came in second place there, but it was just no prize. And in the second test, I did have a prize. There were two people who called off in the last second. The reason that there were two little people is because two people called off the last second. And that also means that I was starting with two horses, one in front, the first of the class, and then the last one, the last of the class. So I was in a bit of a hurry already, but now these people called off and were not coming means that I had even a little less time. And I was like, I'm just going to start at my regular time with Ted because Ted is very young and I'm not going to rush it. But it did feel a bit rushed to me. But I'm still very proud of both ponies. So Mono came in 2 times second place, but the first test was no prize, but I'm still very proud. I do have to say, the first test felt better, but looking back, it doesn't look better. But he felt a lot more, forward to my aids than the second test. But then also, maybe it's good that he's not too forward, because he is Mr. Spassy Man. So, test 1, I got 189 points. I'll put how many percent that is, and from 60% you have a mark to the next level, so happy about that. And then test number 2 is 195.5 points, which is 2 points to the next level because it's 65.4% or something. I'll put it right here. So that's 2 points to the next level, which means that I can now start the next level. Whee! So next competition, I'm still going into the B because I just want to finish that this month, and then next month I'm going to the L1, and I will stay there until the end of my MCI journey, which I'm also bringing you guys with, because I bring you guys with every competition. But the MCI is a competition for Iberian horses, so no, Teddy is not coming with, but Mono is, and we're doing the young horses test, and the young horses test actually looks quite a lot like the L1 and L2 tests. So for the remainder of that journey, I will stay in the L1 or the L2. The first competition of the MCI journey is in June, which means that before June I won't be in L2. But just imagine that I win that competition and am able to go to the European Championships. Then we stay in the L1, L2 till October, and then we move on. That was the update about Mono, everything that happens. And then we have Teddy, which again, it felt rushed. Teddy was super anxious. I will show you the warming up videos in just a second. And you can see that she was so anxious, but she did so well, because the reason that we actually took her with us is because she is so anxious at different places, and we want her to be a little bit calmer, a little bit more relaxed everywhere. So we're just bringing her everywhere, so she has to be relaxed at some point. She has to get used to it. But I won't tell you the points that were in the test, but I will tell you the end point, and it was 184.5, which is also a point to the next level, which honestly, I don't really think she deserves it. I think she's way too green, but she also did do a really good job, so maybe she did deserve it. But she will be competing this month, and after this month, we won't be competing her in official competitions anymore, and just focus on training and getting her out there. And then in October somewhere, we will, after my MCE journey, we will get her back started again in competitions. Even if I don't go to the European Championships with the Mono, we will still start her only after October. So, okay, I hope you calm down, and I hope all the numbers have sunken in. And because you're now going to watch the warming up, and then you're going to go and watch Teddy's test.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from every.
So lastly, we have Teddy's test, and we start with a 6, where the correct contact and the straightness of the horse is underlined. The change of rein and extension is a 5, where it says we need more extension. Honestly, she's a big horse, she needs some more time, I get it. The transition back to walk is a 6, and it says that I need to keep her a little bit more forward. Then we have a change of rein and an extended walk, and we got a 6.5 without any remarks. The transition to trot is a 6, and it says tense. For the circle at sea, we got a 5.5. I took her a bit off the wall to make it easier for her to go into the correct canter, because this is her difficult side and she does tend to stick her shoulder to the wall. So that's why we got a 5.5 there, and the actual canter is a 6, which usually she takes the wrong canter, so I'm very happy. The circle on the middle is a 6.5 with no remarks. Then going back to trot is a 6, and it says going against the hand. KB change of rein was a 7 with no remarks, and then the circle at sea was a 7. This is her right side, like her good side, so I did make a good circle. And then the canter got 6.5, and it says beware of your voice help. Oops.
I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right.
The big circle on the middle was a 7 without a remark, and then going back to trot is also a 7 without a remark. Here you see me trying to get her to lengthen her neck, but again, she's very big, very green, it doesn't work out. We still got a very good number, 5. I don't think that that's worth it, but okay. It says go lower, but obviously she's just not able yet. I really think that the 5 was too high, but it's okay. Picking the reins back up gets a 6. The turn at C gets a 5.5, and the remarks say balance. And then at A, right side, we get a 6.5. Then after that comes the extended trot again, which we get a 5. Same remark, she just doesn't show it too much. For the next 3 exercises, the correctness of the contact and the bend is underlined. For all 3, we got a 6, so that's the turn at E, the turn at B, and then a turn at A. So EB line, and then to A on the middle line. Transition back to walk was a 5.5, and it says keep on the AC line. Then the halt and salute is a 6.5, and it says somewhat crooked. Then for the gaits we got a 6.5, the impulse we got a 6, the straightness of the horse a 5, the horse is still seeking for the hand as a pointer. Then for harmony 6, and for the seat of the rider 7, and for the picture, the how you look, an 8. I am over the moon happy, and I also hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and comment down below. Do you write competitions? What was your best score? If you want to see something specific on my channel, please do comment it down below. Right now I have basically only competition vlogs. If you also like this content, then please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah.